I thought I was in a lot of trouble. I had been a Christian maybe 2 weeks, came to Christ in a factory where I worked nights as I finished the last 11 weeks of my high school career. And that's where I met Jesus and gave my life to Jesus. And I found a young pastor that would mentor me and pour his life into me. And he bought me my first Bible, and it was just a grand experience. He told me to read a chapter from the Old Testament and the New Testament. And I asked him, what's an Old Testament? What's a New Testament? And he began to explain to me. And so he showed me where Genesis was, and he showed me where Matthew was. And he said, just each day, just read and reflect on each one of these chapters. And I thought, my goodness, I'm in a lot of trouble because I read all of Genesis the first day that I opened it. I had never known where the world came from. And when I read, in the beginning, God created, goosebumps went all over me. And God had captured me by the vitality of his word. And I did the same thing in Matthew, not one chapter. I read the whole thing, and I got to Matthew 28, and I read those famous words of Jesus that later on I was told was his great commission, where Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel, make disciples, baptize, and lo, I'll be with you unto the end of the age. And I read those words, go to all of the world. And I thought, my goodness, God, you mean I don't have to stay in the hills and the hollers of Kentucky? I can go with you anywhere. But I knew one thing. When Jesus said go, that was a command. It's a great command, not a great suggestion. I think we're really confused here. People will come up to Ruth and I all the time and say, I would love to go overseas, but God hasn't called me. Or they'll come up to us and say, how do I know if God is calling me to missions? I said, you need to read Matthew chapter 28 and following. And God has commanded you to go. You see, we've got two words confused. We've got command and call terribly confused. If you are a follower of Jesus Christ, you have been commanded to cross the streets where you live, or at times to cross the oceans if you're lucky. A command is for every follower of Jesus. A call is to a specific place or a specific people for a season of your life. People come to me and say over and over again, often when Ruth and I have spoken somewhere, God just hasn't called me to serve internationally. And I say to them, you need to go read Matthew 28. And you need to read Acts 1:8. It's not a call, it's a command. To be called to Jerusalem for this season of your life is as strong a part of the kingdom of God as if he has commanded you and then called you to go to Africa. You can struggle with the call for this season of your life. There's no need to struggle with the command. Jesus says, go. Let's go. It's a commandment. God bless you. I hope we get to talk again really soon.